We're here in Wagner Park in Aspen, Colorado for the inaugural Aspen Backcountry Marathon. Of course, it's 26 miles in distance. It starts at an elevation of near 8,000 feet and finishes back up here in Wagner Park. But along the way, they'll top out at over 10,000 feet and take in a total elevation gain of nearly 4,000 feet. It's been a brilliant sunshiny day. Couldn't be a more idyllic setting here in downtown Aspen for the first ever Aspen Backcountry Marathon. The race started in the center of town at 6 a.m. and made their way through town to the base of Smuggler, where they started a brutal 3-mile climb to open the 26-mile race. Once they drop into Hunter Creek Valley, the racers will traverse across beautiful, pristine alpine meadows and challenge old-growth aspen forests before climbing the tough trail up the plunge to the Four Corners. Four Corners is the high point of the race, topping out over 10,000 feet in elevation. From there, the race proceeds through single-track trails in pine forest on the way to the Sunnyside Trail, which then traverses Red Mountain, offering expansive views of the Elk Mountains, perhaps the largest views of the race. Once the traverse of Red Mountain is complete, the racers will then drop down a technical descent of Sunnyside Trail into a more arid climate, offering desert-like conditions as they approach the 17-mile mark of Stein Park. From Stein Park, the race climbed up Cemetery Lane and turned west towards Tyhack, where the race climbed up the legendary Government Trail, widely regarded as the crown jewel of single-track trails in the Aspen Snowmass area. From there, the race descended back down the Government Trail back into town. But it's not over yet. The steep climb of Little Cloud Trail climbs up Aspen Mountain and accesses the Ajax Trail before the racers are allowed to finally descend Aspen Mountain for the last time, crossing the legendary Norway ski run on their way to Wagner Park for the finish. "240 racers came out for the first Aspen Backcountry Marathon. Everyone from elite racers and local favorites to racers from all over the country, including Texas, Ohio, and indeed places like Ontario, Canada. The winners of this first ever Aspen Backcountry Marathon were Marshall Thompson in the men's race from Crested Butte with a 3-hour and 43-minute race, and Stevie Kramer also from Crested Butte in the women's race with a 3-hour and 55-minute marathon time.
My favorite part of the race was just being on these trails that are so great and familiar and buffed out, and seeing all the friends along the way and new friends, and talking to people from Albuquerque and Denver, Fort Collins, and of course the Valley. And it was just such a fun, adventuresome day.
Had some good moments up on Sunnyside. Definitely felt the flow up there. Coming down Sunnyside, the body started to feel like it was reacting a little bit, and then Buttermilk was a selfie fest.
I thought the trail was in awesome condition with the rain last night, and I thought from start to finish with the weather, the air temps, the trail conditions, the course markings, and the attitude of everyone that was running, it was an awesome race.
The Aspen Backcountry Marathon is sure to become a classic event here in Aspen, Colorado. Sign up early because the race is bound to be as popular as ever, and there's a limit as to how many people we can fit on this single-track trail. Check out aspenbackcountrymarathon.com for all the information of future events.
Aspen Parks and Recreation, 100% fun.